Where are we going?
Pinnacles.
What's up guys, we're the National Park Dudes, and today we're bringing you through our trip to Pinnacles National Park back in March, right before coronavirus hit and got really bad. So I just gotten back from school because of coronavirus. I had to come home.
After spending only 2 weeks at spring training, I got back around the same time Spencer did.
And so we were both around for National Park adventures, and we wanted to squeeze in a trip before coronavirus got really bad and the parks would eventually go into lockdown. So we decided to go to Pinnacles, us two, and our friend William.
Hi, my name is William, and I'm an honorary National Park Dude.
And we decided to go do a hike in the park and see a sunrise and just enjoy it before everything went to shit.
So what is Pinnacles? Pinnacles is the closest national park to us. It's an hour and a half away, and it's nestled in Central California, close to the coast, in the Diablo Range. Pinnacles was formed 23 million years ago when the Pinnacles volcano split in half on the San Andreas Fault, and the San Andreas Fault carried half of the volcano up the coast of California to where it is today. Today, you see the remnants of the volcano in large boulders scattered around the park. Pinnacles is full of caves, streams, and a plethora of wildlife, including but not limited to many species of bats, the most species of bees in one ecosystem in the world, and last but not least, the crown jewel of California, the California condor. Pinnacles has been a national monument for over 100 years, but in 2013 it became a national park. Since Pinnacles is so close, I've probably been there about 7 times, and before this trip, I had yet to see a California condor. So I was really looking forward to having the chance to go see one in person, because those things are massive.
Gotta get those dark driving shots.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There he is. So we got on the trail for the high peaks. This trail was something we wanted to do for a long time. It was about almost a 7-mile hike up through the park, up to the high peaks and back down. Our first destination was Bear Gulch Reservoir. We stopped there to see the sunrise. And it was a nice clear morning, but not too clear. There was still some fog settling on the water of the reservoir and on the peaks right there next to us. And it was a gorgeous scene. The water was so still, and we just stopped to appreciate it.
As the sun came up, we looked at the high peaks and they were glowing in orange. And I looked a little bit to the left of the high peaks and I saw another rock with 2 condors, or as what it seemed like from far away, sitting on the rock enjoying the sunrise just like we were. When we saw those 2 condors, we were really optimistic about our chances at getting up close with them.
We stopped multiple times just to enjoy the view. The sun was still rising, so it was covering the valley in this gorgeous glow. Naturally, we had to stop a few times to take some photos and just enjoy it.
Good. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
You can see the sun just kissing the pinnacles, giving them that nice glow.
We continued on, and steadily the hike got steeper and steeper, and our legs started to burn, but it was an awesome hike. The way that the trail goes, it brings you up through these like really narrow stairs. They're like carved into the rock almost, and you're on the very edge with a railing. So it seems really sketchy, but it's super fun and it has great views. We got up to the high peaks, and this is where we were anticipating seeing some California condors.
we're just sitting out there looking at the views, and I see this bird flying around below us, and I was like, is that a condor? And sure enough, as it got closer, I was like, wow, it is a condor.
There was a feeling of excitement for seeing a condor, but at the same time, it was a feeling of fear. The biggest bird in North America was staring at us.
Man, watching those condors is sick. It's just circling around.
So we were just sitting at the peaks for a while, watching the condors fly around in the trees, and eventually they started swarming overhead. One of them started circling around us, and at one point it actually got pretty low over our heads. So at that point we were like, okay, there's probably a nesting point nearby, so we should probably get the hell out of here.
We weren't sure if we were gonna see them. They're very elusive, but when you do see them, it's like a giant silent airplane flying right by you.
For our safety, and also we wanted to respect them and their territory. That's their home, and we did not want to make them feel threatened. A piece of advice going to national parks: when you see wildlife, stay a safe distance away. The picture is not worth a hospital bill or your life. So we started our ascent down pretty quickly. It was a lot easier than the way up. And then we got down almost to the bottom of the trail where the road is and our car. We saw this guy on a horse holding a rope attached to 2 mules behind him. And both of those mules were carrying signs and like placards saying basically like closure equipment. He was going up to close the trail, and we had just finished the High Peaks Trail. We realized we were the last ones to hike that trail before Pinnacles was going to close it due to coronavirus.
Alright, so that was basically our trip to the Pinnacles. We had a great time, and we're glad we got to squeak it in right before coronavirus hit and the parks got shut down. We're grateful we got to have this beautiful experience right in the morning with a beautiful sunrise and a great hike. It was challenging, but not too bad. Really got to see some great things, got to see some great wildlife, and it was really just an amazing experience.
After seeing the guy with the mules close the trail, we knew that it was going to be a long time before we went back to another park. So we were excited that we got that done and enjoyed the hell out of it.
Like and subscribe for more national parks content and amazing adventures and misadventures from your favorite national park dudes.
And we'll catch you on the next video.